Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that his government will move ahead with the reforms that aim to overhaul the country's judicial system. He made this announcement just a day after tens of thousands of Israelis held demonstrations across the country against the proposed reforms. The Prime Minister announced the decision during a cabinet meet on Sunday. Since taking power, Netanyahu has made the legal changes the centerpiece of his government's agenda. The reforms introduced, they contain provisions that weaken the power of the country's Supreme Court. These include granting legislators the ability to pass legislation that the court has struck down, as well as give the government greater power over the appointment of judges and also limit the independence of government legal advisors.
I am convinced that after the important and in-depth discussion in the Constitutional Committee, we will complete legislating the reforms in a way that will correct what needs correcting, will totally protect individual rights, and will restore the public's faith in the justice system that so much requires this reform.
Now, the proposed changes have sparked an outcry from Israel's top legal officials. The Supreme Court's top justice, in a rare criticism, called it an attack on the justice system. The country's Attorney General has also spoken out against the plan, as many of the people who previously held the position. Meanwhile, Israel's President Isaac Herzog on Sunday said that the country faced an historic constitutional crisis due to these reforms. He also said that he was mediating between the relevant parties. There have been calls in the past to reform Israel's justice system, which was given greater clout in the 1990s. Critics see it as being too interventionist in the process of lawmaking. But the sweeping changes introduced have raised an alarm among the opposition. They see them as a death knell to Israel's system of checks and balances, and in turn its democratic fundamentals. While Netanyahu and his allies see the change as a way to ease the process of governance and recalibrate what they say is an imbalance between the country's executive and judicial branches. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.